A beautiful smile can give you the confidence you need to take on the world. And today the folks over at Water's Edge Dentistry are here to talk with us about how to achieve that beautiful and natural looking smile. Dr. Nicole Dahlkemper and Dr. Courtney Shelbourne, welcome to the show. And let's talk about some dental implants. They're best for people who are missing teeth or maybe have fractured teeth or chipped teeth.
Yes, there's different ways to replace a tooth that's missing. The conventional way would be with a bridge, a 3-unit bridge.
And that goes over the top?
It kind of, so pretend you're missing a tooth right here.
Yeah.
What you have to do is you have to prepare the teeth and cut them down on both sides, and then the bridge goes over and replaces that missing space right here. So that's the conventional way, but if you have 2 teeth that have nothing wrong with them, you have to cut them down, so that's a disadvantage.
Because you're having to really, like you said, redo your own teeth, and that's causing kind of a damage to it. Not necessarily you have to do that.
And that's what they used to do in the past, but now they have implants where the implant goes right where the tooth was missing.
Okay.
And the bone heals around it, and then you just put a crown on top to replace the missing tooth.
Oh,
you can floss between it. You don't have to cut down 2 healthy teeth.
Okay.
And it's really like the standard of care these days.
All right, now dental implants, they can stabilize existing dentures and partials if someone has those, correct?
A lot of patients have dentures and partials that they're not really happy with. They move around, they can't chew with them. Implants can be placed in order to stabilize a denture or partial, and patients are a lot happier with it.
Okay, now let's talk about some people, or actually see some pictures of some patients that have had some work done with the dental implants. What are we looking at right here?
This is a picture of a boy who he was playing football and got hit in the face, and he fractured that one tooth that's hanging down a little bit lower.
I can see that, yeah.
The whole root is fractured in half, so he had to lose the tooth. So what Dr. Shelbourne did was he placed an implant, the implant healed, and the second picture shows a crown that was done on top, and it looks like nothing ever happened.
Okay, well, Dr. Shelbourne, conventional implants versus mini implants, can you explain that?
Sure. A conventional implant is what you just saw just a moment ago on the slide there, and that is used for single teeth. It's also used to stabilize dentures. It's also for permanent use. That's the big difference between it and a mini implant. A mini implant is FDA approved for temporary or long-term use, not permanent use. And so we do use mini implants at times to stabilize a denture for short term, but not again for long term. So big difference between the two. It's best that patients understand that when they come in, that yes, mini implants are useful for stabilizing a denture, but not permanent use.
Okay, well, let's take a picture of an orthodontic work that was done, and we can get you to explain this one.
Sure. So this is a teenager that was born with missing several teeth. And she went through a number of procedures which included orthodontic treatment and then dental implants to replace the missing teeth. So minimal preparation with regard to the adjacent teeth. We placed the implants to replace and make it look natural.
Wow,
and excellent result.
Gorgeous, gorgeous smile. So if someone has some concerns, they'll just come in to Water's Edge, and you'll sit down with them and give them a consult and talk about what's the best treatment for them.
Yeah, at Water's Edge, we'll get them in for a free consult. They can sit down, we can see kind of what their primary concern is, and then we can determine what would be the best plan of action. But I work with Dr. Shelbourne on a regular basis, and he's a fantastic surgeon as well.
All right.
It's hard to find people that, you know, you can really trust, so.
Absolutely. What's I wouldn't necessarily say the worst case that you've ever seen, but someone who's really had some issues that you've actually just completely changed their life?
Well, I think we have another slide, perhaps, with.
I think we have one more that we can look at really quick. Okay. There we go.
It's a substantial change here. This is a patient who's in her 80s, and you can see the first picture here on the left. She came into us and wanted to completely change her mouth, change her smile. We removed all of her teeth, upper and lower, and this is all done in a day, in about 3 to 4 hours. We placed multiple implants, and the same day we placed the teeth on the implants. So she comes in with the smile on the left, she leaves with the smile on the right.
And she's 80.
She's picture 80, in the morning,
actually,
picture in the afternoon.
That's right, that's right. So this is where we change their life in a moment.
All right.
And it is an amazing change for these patients. So,
well, awesome work that you guys are doing. Please, if you want to get your consult, Water's Edge Dentistry. Dr. Shelbourne, Dr. D, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Tessa.
All right, now back over to John.